In today's video, I go to 3 Goodwill stores. Yeah, and while I'm there, I find some pretty interesting stuff. You know what? But at the second store today, everything I find seems to come in twos. Yeah, comes in twos. Okay, well, let's get this video started. Oh, wait, first I gotta ask him. Well, should we get this video started? Of course you should. That's why these people came here. Let's go. About 2 minutes into my journey, I found my first item. It was this scuba diver following a turtle. Now, there was no price on it, but I ended up getting it for $8.99. And when I looked them up on eBay, I found out that they're by this guy, John Perry, and they resell for $40. Well, there wasn't much to see on this aisle, but I did manage to find these pelican figures. They were asking $5.99 for them. I looked them up on eBay, and they're going for around $25, so I figured I'd take a chance with them. As soon as I turned down this row, I walked right over to this castle because I knew it was a Disney castle. They were asking $8.99 for it, which was a little bit high, but they're going for $30 online, and I like Disney, so it went home with me. I was walking down this row when I turned and I saw this 1968 Detroit Tigers baseball official yearbook. It didn't have a price on it, but I ended up getting it for $3.99, and it should easily sell for $30. Well, this was a sports aisle, but there were no more yearbooks on it. Actually, there was nothing here for me, so I just decided to head elsewhere. I spotted this jar full of metal chess pieces. They were asking $5.99 for them. Now, if these are old, like I think they are, I should be able to get $40 to $50 for them online. That's for sure. Well, I was almost done searching this store when I ran into this tropical fish figure inside of plexiglass. They had it marked at $5.99, and when I looked up these on eBay, people were getting around $25 for them. I did pretty well at this store. Look at all this stuff. I'm going to make some nice money off it. Okay, well, let's get heading to the next store and see what we find there. At the next store today, I find this set of lamps that I just fall in love with. And I picked them up pretty cheaply, like a few bucks a piece. So come on and follow me, because the next store is going to be a fun one. Well, the first thing I found when I got inside this store was this how-to yo-yo book and kit. They were asking $3.99 for it. It even came with 2 yo-yos, and online they're selling for around $30. The next thing I bumped into was this novelty alarm clock. Now, it doesn't even look like one, does it? Well, it lit up, the fish swam around, it played music. They were only asking $2.99 for it, and on eBay, these are selling for around $35. I walked on over to the toy section where I saw another novelty clock. This one had a Marvel Avengers theme. They wanted $2.99 for it, and when I looked up these on eBay, they were only going for $20, but it was still worth getting. When I got to this row, there definitely wasn't much to see on it. So I decided to head towards the back of the store, since I was heading in that direction anyway, and see what treasures I could find there. When I got to the back of the store, I noticed this very pretty Victorian-style lamp. They were only asking $4.99 for it, and it was in almost new condition. It was by this company, Ken Yield, and online they're selling for $50. So I put it down one more time to admire it, and then I put it right in my cart. I stayed in the furniture section where, look, I found an identical lamp. They were asking $4.99 for it. It was pretty much in the same condition as the other one, really good. And I figure I could get more money selling them as a pair. So this went in the cart too. This is a nice find. Well, that's it for this store. Hey, do you guys realize that I got 2 lamps, 2 alarm clocks, and 2 yo-yos? Today must be a day of twos. So let's go to the car. When I get to the next store today, I find the prettiest and biggest Jim Shore figure that I've ever seen. So I know you guys are going to want to see that. Also, if you're not familiar with Jim Shore, you definitely have to follow me to the next store because Jim Shore stuff is quick and easy to sell. When I got to this store, I started my search on aisle 2, of course, where I saw this candle. It was made in Germany. They were asking $5.99 for it, but the cool thing about it was the candle never burns down. You just burn the insert. I looked these up on eBay, and they're selling for $35. Well, the next thing I saw was this Peanuts character Woodstock. They were asking $6.99 for him. He dances, he plays music. When I looked him up online, he's going for around $35. This row was almost too cool to be true. I saw this jewelry box. They were asking $5.99 for it. The inlay on this was almost too good to be true. Well, I looked them up, and they're selling for $75 online. Well, there wasn't too many treasures on this aisle, that's for sure. So I decided to head up to the front of the store and see if I could find 1 or 2 treasures up there. So off I went. When I got to the front of the store, I was kind of speechless. This is a Jim Shore figure. It's the biggest one I've ever seen. They were asking $24.99 for it, but online they're going for way over $100. So this went home with me, and I didn't use the word two. Over on the toy aisle, I saw this Teacher Barbie doll. Now, it was $19.99, which was a little too expensive, but I have good luck selling Barbie dolls. Plus, I sell them pretty fast, so it definitely was going home with me. Well, I stayed in the toy section where I saw this Space Invaders game. It's a miniature version of the old arcade game. It wasn't priced, but when I looked them up, they're going for about $25 online. Well, everyone, that's it for today. So I'll see you again in 7 days. Bye-bye.